Good everyone, welcome to this video, and today we have a Talisman Series episode on the M8 HMC. Now I know it's winter, but I think this tank has a bit of a problem. I'll let you older folks explain it to the younger ones in the comments if needed. But jokes aside, this tank is probably one of the more common ones that I see at lower tiers. And I can perfectly understand why, to be honest. Now I know some experienced players are going to be saying, well, why? Because it's got a slow turret traverse, the gun is difficult to aim, and it can easily be machine gunned from the side, which I know what you're thinking, how can it be? But if you actually go over to the side of the vehicle and press on the X-ray, you can actually machine gun the crew members on the top, or their heads at least. And whilst that does affect the vehicle a little bit, to be honest, I've never really had that problem. This vehicle, though, used to be rank 2 1.3, which was probably one of the lowest rank 2s in the game. And it was perfectly serviceable, but obviously now it's at rank 1, and that means you can't do your dailies anymore in it. Which isn't a huge problem. But it has a decent reload for its caliber of its weapon. Obviously, it is a heat round, so it won't be the most destructive, because it's such a low caliber for a heat round, but looking at the German heat rounds, I think we're going to be doing just fine post-pen wise. And then of course we have the good old Mardus set up on the top there, which can actually elevate quite high. It doesn't say it on the actual weapon model here, but the 50 cal can elevate quite high up, and if you look on its mounting, it is on a ring mount, which I personally prefer the ring mount because it gives it a lot more room to elevate and everything like that. But this weapon can easily elevate to shoot at most planes, and the 50 cal can also take out most light tanks at this tier, even some mediums from the side. So I think we're going to do just fine in this little thing. There is one in the Chinese tech tree which is exactly the same, but obviously I don't have a talisman on the Chinese one. So yeah, I actually got this talisman when I was in the M8 LAC, which I can present right here. I was just trying to get some footage in it, and I ended up getting a 14 kill run. Unfortunately, the file corrupted. But then after it, I got rewarded with the talisman for the tank that you can see here. So, let's go see how it does. I sound a little bit croaky at the minute, but yeah, I'll be alright. I just had to, like, when I saw this tank and I remembered how short the barrel is, I had to make a joke, and considering it is winter, I'm sure some of you gentlemen have experienced the problem. I had to, I'm not being funny, if I don't slip that joke in, someone else is going to do it in the comments, so, yeah. One other thing I forgot to mention is this thing does get 20 degrees of gun depression, which, for its tier, is insane. But the problem is with this specific map, we're not going to be able to really use that. And the long-range performance of this weapon isn't great. I mean, you can see it there on the actual gun, so I'm just going to move it into the clouds so you can see it a little better. Ranging it isn't too bad. It's the fact that it takes so long to get the shell onto target. I mean, 304 meters a second isn't bad, but it's not ideal. So let's see what we have. Panzers, or Panzers. I see a flak Panzer over there. Have you guys been getting a lot of frame drops? I don't know if you saw that then, but that was a frame drop. I've been getting a lot of frame drops in-game for some reason. Got a few Panzer 3s, which we won't be able to kill with a 50 cal, but looking at most of that stuff, we will. Excuse me. I'm not sure why my throat is being sore. I mean, I haven't long recovered from a cold, but you know. Rolling around at the speed of sound. I grew up with Sonic, okay? Grew up with Sonic and all sorts. I still remember most of the old games. I don't remember half the characters though. So I don't think we're going to run into too many on this side, obviously, because we're a tank destroyer, not a light tank. when don't get any artillery, which would be nice. I don't think there's going to be anyone up here, but it's always best to check. Because sometimes there is. Oh God almighty, he was right. There we go, that's 2. I think that's all of them up here. So we got rid of the 2 AAs on this flank. Not sure why a Staghound was sat here. He should have been pushing in a little bit more, because against nearly all of our team, he's going to be a danger. Yeah, I think we just cleaned out what they had here, so we should be able to use the 50 cal here. But not at this distance. We'll be able to pen the side of him. See, this is the problem with this sort of map, is the only real way to engage is with the 75. Let's estimate range, I would say about 700 to that Semavente. That wasn't far off. I think I'm being shot at by a teammate here. Okay, no I'm not. It's a fucking AA who's angry that I killed him earlier. Go on, start off. I think they know we're here now, which is annoying, but it's just what we have to deal with. That is a Valentine. I definitely want to get rid of that. No, too low. It's about 600, didn't we say? That did absolutely fuck all. See, even though we're firing heat, the Valentine does have some finicky parts to it. Oh no. Well, that sucks. Is he seriously just sitting there? Come on, man. I didn't even know he was there, but like, come on, man. Why do people just do that? Like, they just sit there and wait for the artillery. Like, he could have easily gotten the drop on me because I didn't know he was there. Right, let's put that 50 cal to work. There we go. That's why you bring the 50. We've got an assist on the Valentine, even though we did no damage. So let's use the mobility and rush back in. We've got a Stuka coming in now. And I think he's eyeing me up, which is annoying. I don't really want to deal with that. Nope. That's not how you fly, buddy. That's friendly. That's okay. The Act 2 survived. So let's rush back in and try to find more targets, because we didn't really get to do much on the flank, which is annoying, but oh well. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't push. Like, that's what I would have done. If I'd have noticed the opponent wasn't looking at me, I'd have definitely gone for it. What's the name of the guy who killed us? Olivia 63. Yeah, level 30. I'd have pushed. Absolutely. Hello. Is that a fire crest? It bloody is. At least I got a crit. Hang on a minute, we've got an anti-aircraft piece over here. Sorry, mate. What's over here? Oh, it's friendly! Okay. There is an enemy tank over there, but teammates are dealing with it. Yeah, he's just dealt with it. Good. Oh, I was just about to shoot that, but I don't want to shoot through the teammate. Hang on, you just died to my left. I don't like that. Let's keep moving. Use the dead tanks as cover. I just heard that. Oh, no. I don't really want to deal with that, but I might not have a choice. Driver transmission. At least he's gone. Where's his buddy? There you are. Sneaky little fucker. Alright, he's dealt with. I don't really enjoy this vehicle as much as I would something else like an M3 Stuart, but you know, it's a free talisman at the end of the day. There's something else in there. There we go. There we go. 50 cal's putting in work. God, this 50 cal is brutal. Having a 50 on top of your tank might not seem like much at 1.0, 1.3-ish, but you will be very surprised how effective it is. Right, you're friendly. Let's back up and see if we can have a look. Oh, there's a Dash 9 out there. I might be able to range him in. And there's a Flak Panzer just in front of me there. Ranging shot. Way off. See if I can 50 cal this little shit. There we go. See, the 50 can definitely put in some work. No, a little bit off on him. Gonna move on. I don't really want to get hit by a 150. That's not on my to-do list for today. I think he's backing up. I'm going to say it's about 700. Okay, never mind, he's dead. That's fine. Yeah, not doing too bad. Still, the Chode tank destroyer is doing alright. I'm going to see if I can push the right flank. I'm going to be quite aggressive here. I don't need to be, but, you know. We've already got this belt left in the 50, and then that's it. The 50's out. You only get 2 reload. Well, you get 1 mag, and then you reload, and that's it. So just bear that in mind. Like, you don't get a lot of ammo for this gun. So do use it wisely. Hang on, he's distracted. Let's see if we can get him ranged in. That's got to be about 400. I won't far off. It's about 380-ish. Hello. I was hoping my dudes would do it. There we go. Good old Mardus. That's why it's still in service to this day. And I think that's it. Yeah. Not a bad little result. 2 air kills, 9 grand, 2 assists. Did die, but oh well. That's what this thing can do. Like, it's definitely a tank that once you learn it, it can definitely rack up. But I wouldn't put it above a Stuart. That's for sure. Oh, and we got a box. Might this be another talisman? Dramatic. I'm just going to let it roll out. And we got... it. Fuck it is. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Oh, God almighty. Oh, the fucking Kingfisher? You didn't even give me the one with armor. Well, guess that's going to be next. Just my fucking luck, innit? I need to... I'll just put it here so you can see it. This is a arcade lineup I was using for a task a few weeks ago. But, yeah, we're going to have to use this thing. Thanks, Gaijin. Very much appreciated. But, hey, I guess that's Gaijin's last fuck you before the year ends. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing the M8 HMC in action. Obviously, we didn't get the first... like, the first run wasn't that great. But that second respawn definitely put into prowess what that thing can do. And obviously next is the Kingfisher. At least on the positive side, this thing has a bomber spawn now. Because originally it used to have an attacker spawn and it was horrible. Now it might not be as horrible, but it's still a Kingfisher. But anyway, I'm going to leave you all to it. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the M8 HMC, and I will see you all on the next one.